Happy Halloween, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain, and we got something a little scary for you. This is a mead, which is not scary. I've had some really good ones. This is Necromangocon from B.Nektar. I think most of the meads I've done on camera have been from B.Nektar. I just haven't really found a lot of other really good ones that are available in stores. Um, Actually, there's a local meadery in Maine called Moonlight Meadery. I'd like to get some of theirs on camera, but I need to hit the wine section of my local store because I think that's where they're keeping them. Anyway, this is a mango mead with black pepper added, and it's got a nice little Necronomicon. Seems to be the theme they're going with. And let's check this out because this follows along the theme here. Swallow this. Many years ago, a mysterious book was discovered by a group of friends in a Ferndale, Michigan basement. A translation of its contents revealed the recipe for an ancient beverage using mango juice, honey, and black pepper. What they didn't realize was that creating the beverage had dire consequences. Stricken by fear after its completion, the friends tried to contain the terrifying forces into this very bottle. Once opened, however, no one can say for sure if it can be conquered. Defend your soul or join us. Be smart. Be smart. Come on now. If you don't get that reference, then I don't know. You know what it is. Admit it. But it's a nice little write-up. I gotta say, I've got a little trepidation about a mead with a black pepper added, especially to something fruity. It could be, we'll see what happens. A little scared. Little scared. I don't know. Very light, very clear, not very bubbly, pretty consistent for meads. Very light yellow. It's extremely pale yellow. Just wiping the sweat off the glass so you can get a better look at it. But yeah, not very effervescent, not a lot of bubbles coming up through. Meads tend to act more like wines, but they kind of bridge the gap between wines and beers. It's an interesting class of beverage in and of itself, and I'm about 50-50. I like most of the ones I've had, but that just contradicted itself. I guess I'm not really 50-50 anymore now that I've had a few more of them under my belt. On the whole, I do enjoy meads, but every now and then somebody tries to get really creative with them. There's actually one from B.Nektar with hops added that I'm thinking of that the hops didn't sit right with the sweetness of the mead, and it was really rough. Evil Genius, I think it was called. It was like one of the very few misses I've had with meads. Anyway, talking enough about it. Let's check this one out. Definitely getting that winey aroma, like you would from any kind of mead or wine. Something that starts out with the complex sugars tends to get this different aroma than something that's got the simpler sugars like a grain or a malt. It's a little bitter on the back end, but honestly, nothing particular coming through other than that. I mean, maybe a faint hint of mango. That might be where some of the bitterness is coming from, because when I eat mango, I get a little bit of a nice sweetness up front, followed by a bitterness. So that could be what I'm getting there. Same kind of thing. Overall, just this nice sweetness up front, a little bit of fruitiness, hint of mango there, that does fade to that bitterness that I'm used to getting from a mango. I mean, it's extremely smooth. Got a nice medium light mouthfeel. There's maybe just a tiny hint of the black pepper coming through in the finish, but it's not really obvious or overt. It's very, very subtle. So it does have a little bit of a bite to it because of that. Oh, there's more mango coming out. As I'm drinking more of it, I'm getting more of the mango. It's actually on the back of the palate. Overall, very good. Very, very good. Um, it's not a huge standout. So I'm going to hit it with a 3.5 out of 4. Sorry, 3.5 out of 5. Again, on that scale, I know I say this a lot, but a 2.5 is average on a 1 to 5 scale. I think a lot of people lose sight of that, which is why I always mention it when I rate a beer so close to, when I rate a beer that's just slightly above average, or the 3.5 is pretty significantly above average. When you get up into the 4 and 5 categories, you got 4 is really good, 4.5 is great, and then your 5 is basically a perfect beverage. So this particular one, mead, I said beer earlier, I hit this with a 3.5 out of 5 because it is very highly above average. It's definitely different, it's definitely smooth, it's easy to drink, and it's delicious. Ooh, pardon. It's just not enough of a standout from the crowd for me to put it up above an above average rating. Um, but you should definitely try it for yourself. It is very good. That's just what I think about it. Make sure to hit me up in the comments and the email link down below. If you have an opinion on this mead, if you agree or disagree, either way, I want to talk to you about it. While you're down there, make sure to click on like and share, and also subscribe. Like the video, gets me more attention. Share the video, gets me even more attention, which is really what I'm after. And when you subscribe, I'll get a notification. You'll get a notification every time I post a new video. I'll get a notification that you subscribed. More of that black pepper's coming out now. I'm actually getting a spicy peppery, not a hot spicy peppery, but black pepper peppery spicy. That's different. That's different. It crept up on me, and it's gonna linger. You know what? I'm bumping this up to a 4. I'm bumping this up to a 4. That is definitely a different, very unique experience for me. I've had some beers and other beverages that have crept up on me like that before, but this one's definitely in going with the theme of the beverage. It's got this nice sweet temptation, and then later on, once you're too deep in, you get this spicy bite to it. Huh. Okay, I like that. I like that. This is now a 4 out of 5, and I reserve the right to do that anytime I want. I changed my opinion. The beverage changed on me. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a unique experience. You should definitely check it out. I'm really impressed by that. I wasn't expecting. I was just getting maybe a slight hint of the peppery flavor before, and now it's, as I was sitting there talking about the channel, it crept up on me. That I wasn't even still drinking it at that point. That is awesome. But again, like I said before, that's just what I have to say about it. Like, share, subscribe, hit me up in the comments, the email link. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Till next time, cheers.